Hello and welcome back to the Companions of Xanth. When we last left off, well, we got through the Gap Chasm, and we are now at the castle of the good king, or good magician Humfrey. Managed to find our way through this gate. Let's proceed inward. That drawbridge came up when we went through that. See. Can we lower the bridge? It's hard to imagine a way of doing that, but you're sure there is one. Let's raise the bridge. It's hard to imagine the bridge any more raised. Can we draw the bridge? On the moat? You draw a section of the bridge over the moat. 4 points.
What is it, Doug?
What do you think we should do?
There must be some way of lowering the drawbridge, but the exact method escapes me.
Me too.
We're going to have to do better than that if we're going to lower that bridge.
I know. I feel ashamed for not knowing how. Draw bridge on moat. Draw another section of the bridge over the moat. 4 points. Draw bridge on moat. Draw another section of the bridge of the moat. 4 points. Your work here is complete. Mwah! Standing before a solid closed oak door. A tiny closed door set into it. Just look at the mat. Clean plastic mat clearly states, not welcome. Let's stand on the mat. Stand on the mat and look around, expecting calamity. So much for the threat on the mat. You step off. Let us open the door. The thing looks like it hasn't been used in years. The chances of you budging it are minuscule. No. Let's knock on the wee door. Knock on the castle door and hear a quiet voice saying, I'm coming from the opposite side.
Yeah, what is it?
Are you the good magician Humfrey?
Who's asking?
We are. I mean, I am. Doug Mundane, sir, at your disposal.
We don't want any.
Oh. Let us poke the eye. That's mean and cruel, and you should be ashamed of even thinking of poking an unarmed eye. No. Talk to the eye. Mr. Eye, you hesitantly inquire.
What is it this time?
So, are you Humfrey?
No, and we're really not interested.
Listen, I've traveled a long way and endured terrible trials to get here. I think we're entitled to see the magician of the house.
You can only see Humfrey if you get entry to this castle. And, as you can see, this door not a way in. Any questions?
How can we get inside?
Listen to me carefully and mark my words. For 1-2 gain final entrance to this castle, you must only listen to me.
Okay, I'm listening.
That is all.
Okay. Let's see here. Looks like we're not gonna get much help from here. Let's check around the place. Standing on the side of, or the moat from the corner of Humfrey's Castle. Standing on the other side of a moat from a corner tower of Humfrey's Castle. Thank you. Let's look at the serpent. The serpent's head lies low in the water. Its eyes are open, watching the cricket and blinking occasionally. Let's look at the cricket. Small black cricket hopping around the area making an awful din. Can I talk to the cricket? Make fairly convincing cricket sounds, but it just keeps hopping around. I talk to the serpent. Hi, serpent, you bravely assert. The serpent blinks.
What is it, Doug?
What do you make of the giant dragon, Jen?
I'm not certain, but he seems to be daydreaming.
Oh? How can you tell?
Trust me, Doug, I just can.
Okay. Is there any way you can use your talent here?
Let me see. I'll try singing my song here and try to gain some further insight.
Let me know if you find anything
I
out.
assure you, you'll be the first to know if anything comes of this.
Okay. Sing her song. So now we must wait. Time passes. Jenny continues to sing her song. Cool. Let's talk to Sammy. Says Sammy, disinterested. Jenny finishes singing her song. Awesome.
Okay, I think I may have found out some useful stuff.
That's great. Oh, please do tell. What is it? Well, what's that great?
I sensed the dragon's dilemma. He's serving his year of service to Humfrey for getting the answer to his question. His problem is this noisy cricket. The bug makes such a racket that he's unable to get any sleep.
Is that all?
He's called the lockpick monster in his homeland. I also sensed a nightmare concerning a large fish tank.
A fish tank, huh? How do you know he's not a he? Or how do you know he's a he? What was his question? Tiny bug should be know from. What was his question?
I have no idea. It's probably very personal, though.
How do you know he's a he?
I don't know. He just felt like a he.
Oh my. A large fish tank.
Yes, he was in it, and it was breaking.
Uh-oh. That tiny bug should be no problem.
It's nice of you to want to help the poor dragon, but I'm not really sure how that will help us.
Well, I've noticed that this game has a way of rewarding good
Very
deeds.
astute, Doug.
So, let's see. I don't think there's anything we can do here. Oh, never mind. Fill the jar with the cricket. Slam the jar down on the troublesome bug. The serpent yawns and stretches, rearranging its coils down the entire length of his body. He appears to slip off into a deep sleep. 10 points. Can I take the jar? Took back the jar. You wake the serpent. And that would be very, very mean. Oh, okay. Can I open the grate? Might help if you're near the grate before attempting that. Jenny, Sammy, you stepped gracefully across the moat on pig's humps. You're standing over the castle walls looking down at a closed sewer cover. 10 points. Nice. Well, we know how to open up grates. You insert the crowbar into the grate and bear down hard, finally prying it loose. Feeling victorious, you toss it into the moat. So much for that crowbar. Yeah, I think that crowbar would have been useful. Head, tail, grate. Just wanted to look what the map looked like. There's eyes down there.
I found a from lockpick. I think it might come in handy somewhere down the line.
Thanks, Jenny.
It was my pleasure, Doug.
Oh my. That is a pick. Strange creature eyes used and slithers from view. 5 points. Meanwhile, when Cyrus, Nada, and Kim arrive at the shore of the ocean, they meet a beautiful merwoman named Mercy. She and Cyrus ferried the adventurers across the water that skirted the edge of the gap. The two mer people fell instantly in love. Aww.
Oh, Cyrus, I know our love is no fluke.
Yes, Mercy. From the moment I saw you, I was hooked.
Ow.
Scales fell from my eyes.
Ow.
I fell in over my head.
Ow.
Sigh.
Yes, Mer.
Let's swim away together.
Ow.
Good idea. Let's hightail it out of here.
Ow. So much puns. So painful. So very painful. Okay, well. Standing in front of a small round platform at the bottom of a wide cylindrical shaft. 5 points. Look at the niche. It's a little hole the creature has managed to hide. Oh, okay. Well, let's flip the switch. Flip the switch and nothing happens. Oh. Let's flip this switch. Nothing seems to still happen. Flip the switch. Flip the fourth switch and the platform you're standing on starts to vibrate. 15 points. Platform rumbles upward. You and Jenny are forced to crouch because of the intense vibration. The elevator comes to a stop within a small library study. You hear the rustle of approaching feet in the hallway. Another than good magician Humfrey steps into the room. Awesome. Humfrey sits you on a bench before his narrow desk and eyes your party with keen interest. He yawns deeply, scratches an itch on top of his head, and resumes his study of you. After an intense period of silence, he begins his interrogation.
And what may I do for you, Doug Mundane?
How'd you know my name? What do you know about the game I'm playing? What you can tell me about the sword I've been lugging around? How'd you know my name?
I know your name and much else concerning you, Doug, for I am a powerful magician, currently the most powerful in all of Xanth.
That's so. What else do you know concerning me?
I know of all your travels in Xanth. I was aware of your trials in Isthmus Village, the dangers you encountered in the 5 regions, your defeat of Computer and the Gap Dragon. I've even known the exact time of your arrival here for some time.
Wow, I'm impressed. Can I ask you a few more questions?
I usually charge 1 year's service from anyone asking me a question. In your case, however, I will waive this fee, given the special circumstances. Ask away.
Oh, that's useful. Otherwise this game would probably take a lot longer. Well, probably take as long as Septericor is taking. What do you know about this game I'm playing?
First of all, it is no ordinary game. This game was constructed by 2 demons, powerful beings with little care for you and I. The purpose of this game is to settle an important dispute between them, one that will affect all things living and inanimate within Xanth.
That's interesting. What kind of effect?
The stakes in this game are the existence of magic itself.
Wow.
If the demon named Earth wins, magic will perish from Xanth forever.
Uh-oh.
If, however, the demon named Xanth should win, then magic will be preserved and Xanth, as you know it, will survive.
How do I fit in it? I don't know anything about demons.
You represent the interests of the demon Xanth. Should you fail in this game, magic will be lost to us forever.
Does that mean Kim's playing for Earth?
Yes, although she does not know it. Earth has broken some rules of this game without the knowledge of Xanth. He has forced Naranaga to serve his will in winning the game prize.
So basically the entire future of Xanth is in my hands.
Precisely, Doug. You must claim the prize before Kim, or all of Xanth will be doomed, devoid of everything magical and good.
What a drag. Not really sure I'm up to this one.
Yes, you are, Doug. You have become a different person while you've been here. You have grown. You have learned to love that which you knew nothing about. You have grown stronger and wiser, learning from the land.
I guess you're right, but there's more I need to know.
Ask away, but ask quickly, for the existence of magic is at stake.
Yeah, what can you tell me about the sword I've been lugging around? I mean, I was hoping I'd be able to use it to, like, whack people with, but apparently not.
The sword is an artifact of the ancient inhabitants of Xanth. It is one of 3 such swords known to exist in Xanth. This one's name is the Sword of Wisdom, for it conveys some measure of wisdom on its bearer once it has grown accustomed to them. How many jewels glow upon your sword, Doug?
5.
That's odd. The Sword of Wisdom supposedly has 6 stones. Perhaps you've not yet performed some important task required by the sword. in order for it to convey wisdom upon you. Once activated with the 6 gems, the sword has a great power to repel and destroy evil.
I guess that makes some kind of sense.
What else do you wish to know?
Have you got any ideas what I should do now?
You must find and claim the prize before Kim.
Wow. What do you think this prize is?
It's not important, young man. What is important is that you reach it before Kim. She nears it as we speak.
Where would you look for this prize?
I know it to be in the gourd, hidden from general view.
The gourd? Excuse me, did you say the gourd?
The gourd is a place not of this world. It lies beyond the boundaries of waking thought, through a door that only few may pass. Journeying into the gourd should not be undertaken lightly, for hazards and nightmares beyond imagination lie there. This is why Xanth and Earth have placed the prize there. Only the most daring and most skillful adventurer may hope to survive it. This is your hour, Doug. You must enter the gourd and preserve the magic of Xanth.
How far ahead of Kim am I right now? Also, wow, you're getting very dramatic.
This is the bad news, I'm afraid. Kim arrived here several hours ago, and, under the rules of the game, I was obliged to tell her everything I'm telling you.
Oh.
I was, however, forbidden to tell her whose side she is representing in the game.
Uh-oh.
She has already entered the gourd with her companion, and is now drawing near the prize.
How do I get to the gourd?
One may only pass into the realm of the gourd by looking into the peephole of a hypnogourd, a common vegetable in Xanth. Once a viewer looks into the peephole, their body becomes transfixed. Only their soul passes into that dark land.
Well, I guess we're gonna need some gourds,
Not
Humfrey.
a problem, Doug. While Kim and Nada had their own, I am pleased to aid you in the only way I can. Take these hypnogourds, and good luck finding the prize.
Okay. Humfrey hands each of you a hypnogourd and gestures to the small room to the southeast. You walk in the room and find Nada and King seated on the wall of the table, staring blankly into the gourd, similar to your own. You and Jenny take your places in the 2 empty chairs. You are in a small room in an oval table. Nada and Kim are seated on it, staring into the hypnogourds. Let's talk to Kim. She can't hear you while she's peering in the peephole. Let's talk to Nada. She wouldn't hear you even if you yelled in her ear. Let's kill them. Nada's in no condition to receive gifts from you. Okay, well, time to enter the final area of the Companions of Xanth. You carefully turn the gourd over in your hands and eventually look into the peephole. 15 points. The world dissolves around you and you feel a little nauseous. You feel as if you were in an endless fall, tumbling uncomfortably. This feeling eventually subsides and the image of a dimly lit landscape becomes gradually visible. Path leads from your position northeast towards an imposing mansion. Ah, the demons.
So, now the mundane boy knows he fights for you, Demon Xanth. That meddlesome Humfrey has interfered with the game. It doesn't matter that Doug knows Demon Earth.
True.
True, he may work a little harder to capture the prize, but unless Kim discovers she represents you and the elimination of magic, it is still a fair contest.
Yep.
You are a fool to pin your hopes on a boy who didn't even care about Xanth when the game started.
True.
Perhaps. But in the course of Doug's adventure, the land has brought out qualities in him that he didn't know he had. Doug has learned a lot, and he has Xanth to thank for it. He now realizes Xanth is a special place that is worth preserving.
Hopefully.
Well, the battle isn't over yet, Demon Xanth. My girl is still ahead of him, and that Naga princess isn't above trying a trick or two to make sure that Kim gets to the prize first.
Uh-oh. Well, looks like things are continuing to get a bit more dire. And when we come back, the world of the Hypnogourd, the final area of the Companions of Xanth. Have a good one.